Like it or not, Kevin, the idea of dealing with these athletes who are actually now contracting COVID-19.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, it appears that those, the athletes who are young and fit and in the prime of their athletic careers doesn't seem to have a major impact on them. The key and the concern through all this, this pandemic has been when you come in contact with someone who is vulnerable and could spread, the COVID-19 to someone, and then it has devastating effects on them. But now that you're going to have the athletes all together, spread would seemingly be to another or person who's in great shape, and the effects seemingly, it appears so far from athletes that have contracted the disease, have been pretty minimal, and thank goodness for that.
Tariq, do you think you deal with these guys like they, for 2 weeks like they have a knee sprain? I know a knee sprain's not contagious, but do the sports teams kind of have to look at it like, this is just bad luck?
Yeah, I think you have to, and you do the best you can to keep your surfaces clean, the places clean, testing everybody, staff, coaches. I know in baseball they're going to test everybody every other day. For athletes, you got to have 2 negative tests. I mean, I think baseball's setting a blueprint for what other sports are going to do, but there's no perfect way. I mean, these guys are going to be around each other all the time. They're supposed to be in a bubble for the NBA. Who knows if that's going to work? This is all, a test run. Every sport that gets back into their sport is going to have a test run, and it's not going to go well. You're going to have athletes that are going to have that. Here's Novak Djokovic, who's a tennis player. There's nothing more social distancing in that, and he's got it. So, I mean, it's a rough situation knowing full well that the athletes will recover in 2 weeks, but it isn't about that. It's who they come in contact with.
How about baseball players? They're trying to break the habit of spitting.
No, good luck with that.
Right. Now, so it is such a habit, and it's just common. It's just what it's been something they've done for 20 years, some of them, or 15 years, whether it's sunflower seeds or tobacco or gum, whatever it is. Now, all right, you spit on the outfield grass, a guy runs through that. Now you take off your spikes after the game. Somebody cleans them. I don't know. The chances of transmission, there's just so many different areas.
That they think that spitting is the hardest thing for them to give up, I think, says more about the game, and it's not good.